number one live show in the world, West Coast Poplock Podcast. Coming to you from Pig Studios in Compton, California. Featuring radio personality Super Steve Flores, comedian extraordinaire, that dude Johnny C, and Mr. I'll Do Anything for a Buck, Mario 81. So throw your dubs in the air and let's get ready to pop up.
It's that time again, Tuesday night. Woo. It's the West Coast Poplock Podcast, the number one live podcast every Tuesday night and any other night, right, Johnny? We want
any other time I want to.
Staff Sunday, son. Don't cross Sundays.
Hell no, that's fucking Pigs Radio
That's right.
Sunday.
With a Z.
Domination. Pigs.
With a Zeta, hard Z.
From the Pigs Studios.
I wish it should be like triple X too.
Yeah.
Like Z's and triple X's, and like that was the time.
That was old school shit.
That's how you do it.
Well, welcome back, Super Steve Flores, to the West Coast Poplock Podcast. We
Welcome
missed
back to
you
America.
last week, sir. Tell us about your trip, man. We know that you went to Mexico, not deported, and you went over there out of free,
Jesus.
out of free range. And tell us about the trip, man. Where'd you go?
I went to my mother's place of birth, where she grew up, as a kid and as a young lady. Pencomo, Guanajuato. Close to León, Guanajuato.
And really quick, they have mummies there, right? In Guanajuato.
Momias, yeah, they're called the
momias.
momias. There's pyramids there and stuff, so yeah, they're called the momias. That's their nickname. But I hadn't been there since I was 3 years old. It was the last time I went. So it was pretty cool to go back, and then, there's a lot of people still in the town that remembered my mom, and you're so and so's son. Yeah, that's me.
That's cool.
That's who I be. And then there's a lot of traditional kind of stuff going on right now, especially in December with the Guadalupe, Virgin Mary. And
they love her.
Oh, come on, bro. There's I'm not lying. In this it's not even little no more, but in this part of Mexico, Benjamo, there's 10 churches or something, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to actually step back and look and experience something like that, because as an adult, at least myself and the things that I believe and the stuff that I see, the church holds this grip over you through fear.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? And you can see it. You have to do this, you got to do that. And it's
you better do that. Are you crazy? You're going to get in trouble, man.
But at the same time, there's these awesome traditions that they do that you get to be a part of, So there's that give and take, man. It's crazy because, of my family, my cousins, they take a day, and it's December 7th. Every December 7th in Pencomo, Guanajuato, there's a church that's dedicated to the Virgen de Guadalupe. And they pay for the fireworks, for the food, for the decorations. And so there's families every day from the 1st to the 12th. And they keep passing on the image of the Virgen. And then they go. So once in the morning, once at night. And there's fireworks at 5 a.m., bro. Waking your ass up every single day.
Wake up.
And you're like, holy shit. The first time you're like, okay, cool. I'll sleep tomorrow. I'll sleep through it.
Day 8.
Hell no.
Day 8. It's man, you guys gotta, come on.
Yeah. And then, you know what? To me, I was even asking my cousins. I'm like, yo, bro, what if you're not even Catholic?
Yeah.
What if Jehovah's or some shit?
They're what do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What if you're
no?
Catholic?
What you saying, son? What you saying?
There's some people that aren't Catholic, dude. Or let's say you're Catholic, but you don't give a shit.
Yeah, well, you better keep your mouth shut for these 12 days.
No, and bro, you're waking up at 5 with everyone else.
Yeah,
because that shit is loud.
Wake up.
And then at 6 again goes the next round of fireworks to tell you so there's church twice a day.
Oh, 6 p.m.
Yeah.
6
p.m.
So let me ask, for those who don't participate, who are in town, either don't care or not practicing or whatever, are they not allowed to leave their house? Are they shunned upon? Or they try to go do anything else?
Oh, no. There's people doing stuff. There's all kinds of...
Everything's still
everything's
normal, regular, day-to-day.
Yeah, just like anything here. You're normal.
Yeah.
You're not going to go to Sunday Mass, but everyone else is.
Got it.
Get
It's just more
ready.
dominant out there. There's way more people participating versus what's happening out this way nowadays.
Well, I mean, yeah, you got fucking 12 days of it. So if you didn't participate 1 or 2, you can go 5 or 6 or 12 or whatever, you know.
People out there pushing all 12 though.
Oh, there's people that are dedicated. All 12 twice a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
This is their time to shine.
Oh yeah, and they let you know it. They let you know it, bro.
Missed you yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, where were you at
Yeah,
yesterday?
where were you? I didn't see you this
I was
morning.
out here.
Sock
Yeah.
check, fool.
I've been here every
Yeah.
morning. How about you? And I go home and pray a rosary.
Ooh,
It's like, damn, girl.
Yeah,
Serious.
I do one in the middle.
Good for you.
These 2 aren't enough. I do one in the middle.
And then, then I got to visit a couple other little towns and shit like that in Leon and just little cool stuff. Check out, where my mom hung out with her friends. And it was nice, man. The food was awesome. Actually lost weight on vacation because it's you're going out there, bro, and the portions are super small.
Yeah, it's like tapas. Like, it's all
Yeah.
go.
The what now? The tapas?
Tapas.
No, like
Well,
the
tapas
tapas.
is like at like a
Spain,
restaurant
like-
where you just get little plates.
Yeah.
Or like,
I see.
we're just like
Sharing.
Yeah,
Little taste.
little portions.
Little taste buds.
And so you're running around, you're walking, you ain't really driving everywhere. So you're walking and there's, I'm looking for stuff to bring back and walking up and down the streets. And you're really not thinking about like, oh, I need to sit down and have a meal. It's like, you get a little something here. Oh, these guys sell some bomb-ass tortas, or these guys sell some bomb-ass burritos. Or the best thing, dude, I found over there, and I'll post it on my Instagram, Super Steve Flores, huevos escondidos, hidden eggs. So what they do is they make corn tortillas by hand. Mm-hmm. They put them on the comal, and as they inflate, they cut it open, and they drop eggs in there. You want them scrambled? You want them over easy? How do you want them?
So the eggs are already cooked when they slide.
No.
He's
It's
cooking
raw.
in the inside.
Oh,
And then they fry that tortilla with the eggs in the middle. And then they put it over, because they already have a made pork with red sauce, some homemade beans, and you serve yourself. And then they put that on top, bro.
That sounds
delicious. Dude. Oh,
Sounds
man.
delicious.
I haven't seen it out here.
no.
And
yeah,
it was
that's
so
that's the,
fucking
that's
good.
the hype shit. Man.
Yeah,
I get
what?
that.
I tell you, bro. They were so good, dude.
We have to tell Jimmy Sauce about that.
Hell yeah.
Have him, give him. It's like, look, man, put people up on some game out here.
Yeah.
Sauce on that shit.
But those were pretty good, man. And aside from that, just, your everyday,
Everyday
Good
Pueblo life.
Yeah.
everyday-
and I was surprised. I was expecting, to be honest with you, more of like the cobblestone roads and like,
yeah, you're like, this bullshit's all modern. Like, what am I supposed to do here?
but not, because
Asphalt.
it's more modern in the sense of like, it's not cobblestone, but it ain't fucking,
Sure.
it's more brick and mortar. Like they're making they're putting up brick adobe and shit. You're like, God damn, bro.
Fucking spit and mud.
And the thing to me is like, I'm always like, there's earthquakes out here, bro. Like in Mexico's
Sure.
earthquakes.
Yeah.
And you all making all this out of fucking adobe and brick?
Yeah, it's
Like,
coming down.
there's no wood, bro.
No.
It's all adobe and brick. I'm like,
Yeah.
God damn.
There's no
dude.
rebar under there.
Yeah. But there's been homes there that have been there forever. Like I visited my grandfather's home, and I saw that. Shit, that's been there forever. Through many earthquakes,
I mean, the last couple of earthquakes seemed pretty devastating. The last couple of times Mexico got rocked. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, the last 3, then you see how everything's just falling apart. So I was
That's
like,
really the only thing that is the only reason I ever think about leaving California, Los Angeles specifically, is I don't want to be here when the big one happens.
Yeah.
That's the only reason when I think like, oh, what would be that's it.
What are you talking about, Johnny? I thought you would thrive knowing that there's new anarchy, there's a new world order.
This is...
You start your own gang, like you start a bartering system, like down with the fucking government.
If that, like, I would be okay with that if it was everywhere. If that was just how it is now, it's like, all right, we gotta dig in. If there was the option to be somewhere where it wasn't like that,
Yeah.
I'm going there.
Oh, okay.
Just like there's an option like where there's no flood, or
Right.
no tornado, and we're here kicking it.
Right.
And they're like, fuck,
Yeah, this
our
sucks.
houses are gone.
Yeah, what are we supposed to do? This water's not going away.
No.
Because like Miami is sinking in there. What is that guy's name? God damn it. He makes Billy Corgan? Yeah, not the
Not the singer.
Not the Smash Pumpkin guys. Billy, but something like that. He makes documentaries about Miami. Like he was in the Cocaine Cowboys. He did like all that stuff. He loves Miami. He's from Miami, but he said he rents a house because he knows that Miami is not going to be there
forever
in 20 years. Like there's going to be no Miami. So that shit is sinking underwater fast. Oh, it's sinking all the time. Like because all of that part of Florida is like where they went and like. Where you put down sand and stuff so you can build on it. Like this is not.
Oh, like Frisco.
Yeah, this is not supposed to be built on. Like and as the water is rising, it is already.
Just like Dubai.
Yeah, it's gone already.
So what you're telling me, Johnny, is that I need to jump on this Jericho cruise now before there is no Miami to go to ever again.
Because it's gone.
Fuck.
Like, it's already gone.
Buying tickets tomorrow.
Yeah,
Shit.
like Miami. There's a bunch of places. New Orleans. Like all these places are already gone. It's just. A matter of time, but they're already gone.
I wonder if there's anywhere in the world where you wouldn't get hit with anything. Obviously, like you said, we got earthquakes here and potential to become an island and destroyed and whatever the fuck. But
I mean, really, what you have to choose from, the rest of the places, is knowing it's coming. That's a hurricane, a tornado, like all of these things that can happen. You know in advance that they're going to happen. An earthquake is the only one that it's like, hey, this is good. Hey, by the way, you're in the middle of this. This is happening right now.
Yeah.
Like, hey, 5 seconds ago, this shit started. Like, so get ready. Run out of the house. Put some pants on. It's okay. You're in trouble.
Because a tornado, fucking hurricane, like you know where you're living, so you need to build for that.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong.
But like you said, like the storm's happening, right? It doesn't just become a tornado first, right?
No, you have most of the time. You have all You have all kinds of.
Or you can prepare and have like underground shit.
Right.
There's all kinds of different options.
If you can't leave, there's where you can go right now. Yeah, there's things that you can do for sure.
With an earthquake, like you said, it can be one right now.
And we're fucked.
Pig Studios is certified.
Get out of here. Or do you know what you're supposed to do? You're supposed to get in a corner. Like that, like, you're supposed to get in a corner because
so it's no longer between the door frame.
No, I mean, that's good, but in the corner is better because if it all starts collapsing, that's
inward.
Where it's going to stay strong is in that corner right there that you can fuck it. And then also, if you're in a building, the best place to be is the top because you can ride it down.
Damn, like a surfer.
Yeah, like so you ride it down. Like if you're
crushing everyone else.
Right, smash, fuck all that.
Fuck
smash them as you go.
Fuck yeah.
But if you're on the bottom floors, that's where you're fucked.
Fuck you, Greg from second floor.
Yeah, because I couldn't believe, because I didn't think I worried about that. That wasn't something that I was like, oh, fucking earthquake.
Now you do.
I didn't. But then when I moved to Minnesota, it not being a possibility, all of a sudden I was like, oh, like I felt like this weight that I didn't know was there lifted off. That there was like I was like, you mean the earth can't just open up at any point in time and swallow us all? It's like, no, that could never happen here. And it's like, oh, huh. Well, yeah,
that explains sinkholes.
I felt relieved.
You know what? I never think about it.
I never thought about it either until I moved with it.
Yeah.
But then it was like, oh yeah, I guess that could happen any time.
And they're like, nah, dog. Not here.
Yeah.
So once again, there's no state that does not have a natural disaster.
Or those places suck to live there. I mean, I'm sure those
frozen.
places. Yeah, I'm sure those places where it's not.
Or super hot.
But it's going to be terrible to live there.
Guys, if anyone knows anywhere on this
the
earth
least place with natural disasters.
Yeah, where it's almost perfect, except for some reason no one lives there.
Yeah, exactly. I think we would know about it.
Yeah. Or they won't tell us.
It's here already. Yeah. Like it's already
here. They won't
here.
tell us.
Or a fucking wave. You think just because we don't remember the last time the ocean came and swallowed us, that shit couldn't happen tomorrow?
Oh, I'm fearful of all that shit. I always wondered, like, fuck, Compton's about to have a beach, or we're about to be in the beach.
Just because that ocean hasn't decided to swallow us, and as long as we can remember, doesn't mean that it hasn't swallowed us a million times before, and that it won't swallow us a million times again.
But that just brings me to the idea of like, why even fucking think about it then, dog?
Sure,
just
I mean there is that, because one of the podcasts I listen to, this dude Brian Simpson, who's a comedian, one of the things that bothers him all the time is he thinks about space stuff like that, because all right, the younger Dryas theory is that around just under 13,000 years ago, there was a meteor strike that happened in 2 places, and it wiped out basically most of life on the Earth. And that's where the flood stories come from, and fucking like because all the ancient people of this Earth all have the stories of being the survivor of a great cataclysm. That this would be, that would be the great cataclysm. And it's like, why wouldn't anybody want us to know that or talk about that? It's because that means that yesterday, in cosmic time, fucking yesterday, meteors came and wiped out everything on Earth. Not even yesterday, a fucking couple hours ago, meteors came, hit the Earth, and wiped out fucking everything. And so he thinks about that, and it's like, I get it. That if you really think about the solar flares that could fucking wipe us out, there's all kinds of shit they could fucking have to wipe out everything. And he was like, it fucks me up. And it's like, if you
Live in
choose,
that?
if you live there and choose to think about that, sure, that could fuck you up bad. Where it's like, what are we even doing?
Yeah, you could be standing at one of those fucking car slide shows and get hit by a fucking car, right, Mario?
I mean,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You're
but,
done.
hey,
Yeah.
but I'm on that same level, dude. I mean, there's a lot of shit I can freak out about, and I'm surprised that a lot of people don't else freak about the real shit that's happening around us. I'm like,
It's
what?
But there's no stopping that. If there's a meteor shower coming down, we ain't doing shit about it.
Nothing.
If there's a fucking wave that's
But
gonna,
it's not even gonna take a shower. Just one big one.
yeah.
One big one.
Where the fuck is SpaceX
We're
or Space Force or what the fuck? What,
But again, fuck it, bro.
Well, that's the other thing is if we know that can happen, why is there no funding? So let's try to prevent that, or let's have some kind of defense for that.
It's probably-
we do? Bruce Willis?
Yeah.
Did you not see Armageddon?
It's like-
But it's probably to the point, and they understand that there's nothing you can
Yeah,
do.
sure. I mean, there is that side of it, or this problem is too much for us to solve.
Yeah.
Maybe in 30 years we'll have the
Aliens will solve it.
technology
Yeah.
to where somebody else could whoever's net this will still be a problem if they can think about it then. Maybe. You know what I mean? Or because in 30, like that kind of time frame, 30 years, 50 years, 100 years, this is nothing in talking about like that kind of stuff. Like this is not even a measurement of time when you're talking about the cosmic time,
Blink.
Well, Samuel Jimenez, I will tell you this: the Compton and Mexico streets, they're pretty much the same.
Holy shit!
The only
That's
We
why
got-
they
we
keep
got street cred,
That's
baby.
why they
Street
keep
cred.
them. That's why they keep them like that here to help the fucking Mexicans feel like they're at home. Like,
yeah.
I will say this though: when you're traveling like from state to state, they do have the toll roads, and those are really nice.
oh
Yeah, you
shit.
gotta pay for them, but yes,
you have to pay for them all the
absolutely.
way. Yeah.
That can add up kind of quick, but it's normally a handful of pesos in between each road.
I think the most expensive one was 160, and then it was like 95, 35. It just depends where.
Sure.
But yeah, man, I mean, they were really nice roads. And I thought about Compton too, and I thought about it. I was like, fuck, bro. These motherfuckers have clean ass roads, and we can't get a fucking one road in.
You have any
Compton.
problems with the policia?
No, there's actually right now, because a lot of Mexicans do go back during the Semana Santa and what's going on right now with the Virgin Mary
Sure.
and the whole, Christmas and shit. So there's a lot of people traveling back. So there's a lot of Marines there. There's a lot of different, whatever the state police, whatever they have, because
felt
it's
safe.
different than us,
Yeah.
And so, yeah, man, they're always out. I will tell you this, though, homie. Right up the street, like, I had fucking super close. So some guys came up and shot up a funeral home.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I guess they were sending them a message like, yo, dog, you need to pay. Or whatever,
pick up your
whatever
text,
the message
bro.
is. They shot that bitch
Someone
up.
sent a message to someone else about
Yeah.
something that they knew. They understood it's not for us.
Yeah.
But they understood what it was.
Because
whatever
we
it
were
is.
coming back from Leon, which is about an hour and something away, and we were coming back, and then there was all this yellow tape, and my cousin's like, fuck, there's someone dead up there, bro. I'm like, come on, motherfucker. There was nobody there, you know what I mean? They just shot up the place.
Yeah.
There was no one fucking dead or nothing. But,
Still, man.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah, but it was crazy. And then,
Hey.
the next day you wake up and you go outside and everyone's fucking whispering like, oh, this is what it was or what. People were telling all the stories and shit. But, yeah. It was crazy, dude. It was crazy to actually, we weren't there when it happened, but just to know that shit happened there. But I was thinking to myself, like, There's shit that goes on all the time here. We just don't fucking talk about
Sure.
it here.
I don't tell you guys all the things that happen around here at all.
No,
but-
like even where I'm from, bro. Like I know a lot of the police officers there, and I'll talk to my boy, and he'll be like, "Oh yeah, this person got fucking shot here. This fucking homeless guy got stabbed up in the park. Like shit goes down."
Yeah.
Or you find a fucking fallen city and fall in and break your back, like Officer, I forget his name, sorry.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Chad Weaver.
Chad, yeah, fucking Officer Chad.
Well,
Fuck,
he
cool.
just had hope he feeling better, bro. He just had his neck fused.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he was paralyzed for a couple days, bro.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
shit.
Something else?
Before
Did he fall into another
no,
city?
after the
Podcast.
surgery, he woke up, and I probably from the swelling, he was paralyzed for like a
Was that
couple days.
like something that they were expecting to happen?
I don't
Like,
think
that's a
he was.
possibility?
I don't think he was.
Yo, can you imagine you have fucking surgery on your neck? They're like, oh, we're gonna make your neck feel better, and you wake up and you can't move. Like,
Yeah.
yo, I'm paralyzed. Like I thought this is not. And
This
they're
is
like,
not okay.
Right? They're like, just wait tomorrow. You're like, man, fuck. You know how far
Yeah.
away? You know how far away tomorrow is?
Not in the universe.
Well, yeah, but in my that's
You
proof
know?
that time is relative. You know what I mean? Like one day,
No, for sure.
like waiting to find out if you're paralyzed or
Yeah.
not. Get the fuck out.
He's back home though, so he should be doing better.
First thought, Johnny, is like, how are you going to jack off ever again?
That's not even
That
the
would
first
be not
thought.
my first. That
Hell
would be
no.
my 10th thought, man.
How am I
was
gonna
like-
fucking walk?
Like, what am I supposed to do right now?
Yeah.
I just live in the hospital. Who's gonna come get me?
Yeah, wheelchair, and not even the kind that you can maneuver. It's the one you're blowing the little fucking. You're blowing in the little straw.
You're using your chin.
Yeah.
Damn.
Fuck. You don't think about
Have
that
you
shit
ever
till it
had-
happens.
We'll get Daniel in here.
What, do you have a wheelchair, buddy?
Yeah, I got.
Nice.
He's a comedian.
Uh-oh,
He's
I
a
don't think we're
comic.
wheelchair accessible.
That's what I was like, yeah, yeah.
Against the law.
Ah,
Yeah,
shit.
he's a comic. He's super funny, but he's in a wheelchair. He got shot. He's a Mexican dude. It's funny. He'll go on stage and ask people, like, "How do you think I got shot?" And no one will say, "Fool, you got shot." Like, "Oh no, how do you think I wound up in this wheelchair?"
Uh-huh.
And no one will say, like, "Fool, you got shot." Like, what do you
Yeah.
mean? You're a fucking Mexican gangster. You got shot.
Yeah.
I've heard people that are like, car accident.
Everyone's trying to be
like-
cool,
Yeah, they're
like-
like, I don't know. It's like he's like, "No, man, I got shot in a gang. I got shot in a gang shooting."
Holy shit, we got some friends on the chat from the Boo Crew, right?
Yep.
He's giving us some info. Crazy fact to do a neck surgery. I'm sorry, to do the neck surgery, they go through the mouth or the /throat.
I found out that when John Cena had back surgery, and they showed his scar. And it
Succession?
was right there.
Oh shit, really?
throat?
Yeah. So they do it like laying down that way and go in.
What
fucking
the
that way.
fuck?
Yeah.
That is Leone D'Antoni from the Boo Crew, the genius himself.
Yeah, he knows all kinds of stuff. I'm not
He's
trying
a
to tell
scientist.
him. I'm not trying to tell that fool nothing. you
Hey
know?
man, we need to get him back in
Yeah.
too, because I mean,
He put bat wings on a fly. He did.
now,
Yeah.
I mean, we were talking earlier
heard
about the
about that.
fucking the things we don't want to talk about, the things that are real that don't want to fucking that we don't want to stress out over. But I mean, he's another one too that can fucking talk about.
Yeah, you want to know exactly. You want
Like-
to know some shit that'll fucking fuck your night up? Here we go.
Yeah. Hey man, you need to come down. You available in a couple weeks?
Yeah,
Come,
come down
come back and talk to
Come down
us.
and fuck our lives up. with
Yeah.
things that
Please.
I don't even know.
I need
about.
some new fucking night terrors to keep me up at night.
World-ending shit. You know what I'm saying?
Some real shit. I wanted to bet Johnny last week. I thought, to see if you were gonna have a crazy life altering like experience while you were there in the church. I thought maybe you would have came back like super like fuck.
Did you go to mass?
I went to mass 3 times while I was there because my family is
3
doing
night
it.
times?
No, 1 day, 2 night. No, in Bangkok, Guanajuato, where mom's from, twice. I went in the morning and at night.
On the 7th? Oh, on your
On the
guys'
7th,
on your
yeah.
guys' day, you went. Well,
And
yeah,
then
yeah,
at the Basilica in Mexico City, I went once. And I hadn't gone in 30 years. You know what I mean? I did have an experience the first time I ever went to Mexico City. I went to see Virgen Guadalupe, who appeared on Juan Diego's, I think, his robe or whatever he had, his sarape.
And I'm sorry, this is this trip or a different trip?
This is my first trip. It was about 15 years ago.
Okay.
I had gone there to experience that, man. And I'm gonna tell you something, bro. On the 12th is her quote unquote birthday, December 12th, just passed. And there's people from around the world there. There you hear people talking Japanese, Korean, German, English. I mean, everything, man. All right? There's people from every state that walk there. And they all have their colored uniforms with their flags saying where they're from. There's people that are going on their knees carrying their baby because their baby has some kind of sickness. There's people, I know some guy, a friend of mine, who actually is an Aztec dancer, and his mom had cancer, and he danced for her there at the Basilica for 24 hours, and his feet were bleeding as what he, this is what I'll do for you, please take care of my mom. So the belief that not only the Latin people have in Mexico for sure, but people around the world that come to see her is amazing, man. I was inside the building when it struck midnight, and I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I felt this unexplainable just wave of energy. The belief that they have in her, it fucking felt like it hit you like a water wave, dude. And I felt these are people that truly believe.
Sure.
And I thought I believed. I thought I was down.
Like, oh, I'm not down.
No, not like they are, dude. They're like I'm saying, dude. Their knees are bleeding because they're 10 miles of walking on their knees.
Like, oh, you came here, cool, man. Congratulations.
Yeah. You came here and you wanted to drop off some flowers.
Yeah.
Nah,
excellent.
But it was this energy, man. This faith. It was so crazy to feel it. It almost brings you to tears, bro, because it's so overwhelming. And, it's a crazy experience, dude. And I think it's just, I don't know, all those people all at once just focused in one thing. We're energy, right?
Yeah.
We're made out of energy.
Yeah.
And when all this energy is just focused into one thing, bro, it was crazy. And that was the first time I ever went. And then going to all these other places and going back again, you see people there with faith, and it's just, I mean, it is what it is, man. Does it work? Does it not work? I mean, who am I to tell you?
Sure.
But I'll tell you this, there's people that fucking believe it does.
Steve,
and it does for some people.
You got me a lighter, a blessed lighter of Guadalupe.
Yeah, I was there, and like, what am I going to bring these guys? You know what I mean? Like, what am I going to get them? And we know they smoke.
That's good.
So, don't choke on the smoke.
Yeah.
Don't choke on the smoke.
So I bought them some Guadalupe lighters from the Basilica.
Guadalupe to help
And I had
out.
them blessed while I was
shit.
there. Because there's a corner where the guy comes in, where the priest is there. No, he just has the water, and he's just blessing everything you bring up.
Like,
He's just wetting you, dog.
Like,
He's just
here
like,
you go, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah, keep it going, dude.
Keep it moving.
So you young lady with the wet t-shirt, come
Yeah,
here.
you stand over here.
Yeah.
Holy shit, we just got another fact. There's a couple of good documentaries on NASA studied the Juan Diego's cloth.
They couldn't figure out how the virgin imprint happened, nor identify it as any paint. That's what I'm saying. That we need a genius back in here.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can you be here every single time we don't have a guest and you just give us all the random
Yeah.
facts?
Yeah.
Here so I can let me know what's happening.
Yeah, I just haven't been here, bro. You know that
Did
guy.
you know? And then it's like, oh, fuck.
No.
No, I didn't know that at all. Like, fuck.
Yeah, he put bee wings on a flea. I'm telling you, bro.
That's what I
Bee
heard.
wings on a flea.
I heard it was eagle wings on a horse.
Fuck.
Yeah, no, that's isn't that Exxon?
Oh, and that is fucking
Pegasus?
that's mobile.
Pegasus
It's
mobile, yeah.
That is exactly what that is.
So,
Oh,
but see that he's a plethora of fucking information, man.
did you just say
Plethora.
plethora? Would
He
you
did.
say I have a plethora of things?
NASA studied it. Why would NASA study it?
To see what the fuck, man.
Well, shouldn't they be out there looking for new fucking planets and shit?
Apparently they can't even create lasers to defend us from giant
Yeah, what are we
asteroids.
supposed to do?
Leo, when the guys are bouncing on the moon, why don't they just bounce? Like just
Well, they're weighted.
okay. How about the dirt and everything that they kick up? It doesn't stay floating in the air. It goes back down. Why, bro? Come on, Leo, get in here. We never went, Leo. We never went.
Get
bro.
out of here.
We never went to the moon, dog.
Dark side of the moon.
We never went, dude. We only said we went because we wanted the Russians to be afraid of us.
How's that working out?
Nah, it took them a while.
Well, I mean, they ain't doing shit. They can't even beat, Who are they fighting right
Ukraine.
now? They can't even fuck with the Ukraine.
Are they still fighting them?
The Ukraine snuck into their side on some airports or some shit and blew up some fucking some,
good
some
for them.
runways. So they can't even fucking take care of them.
So apparently he says that NASA scientists were experts in identifying material.
That's why they were involved.
And they can't figure out what it is. It's unexplainable.
Can't be explained. We'll have to watch the documentary.
Hell yeah.
I've been out there once. I never felt a wave of energy, but the whole place in general, you walk there and you sense something there.
But I think it's because of the people that are there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what about like the
they're
energy at like a Morrissey concert?
There's energy there, bro, because you guys are so into him, bro.
I
He
mean,
tells you to fuck off and I'm leaving. You guys are so.
I mean, 90% of like you're crying the whole time, so you don't know what the fuck is going on. So I guess I can definitely explain that.
Hey, dude, Leo put fucking butterfly wings on a lizard.
Oh man.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking serious scientist.
He's a scientist, bro.
Leo, what the fuck's your obsession with wings, bro? Stop putting wings on things.
The cutting edge of morality too. It's not even you're not even supposed to do these things, and he's still doing them.
See, he's already schooling me right now.
I see. He knows
Talking about the moon and shit, how it fucking works, float in space, shit, Leo.
Leo, I don't think he was asking about the gravity here, but he was talking about the gravity on the moon, like when they're bouncing around. Why is it that,
dirt.
like, why is it that? I mean, obviously, yes, there's less gravity, but there's still some kind of gravity because no matter what, you're floating back down. Johnny's saying that they're weighted, but then Steve's like, well, if they kick it, why doesn't it just fucking float into space?
Why doesn't the dirt fly around?
Because it was all made in Hollywood,
Arizona, bro.
Arizona.
Cool. Sweet.
You see the guy in the back, Siesta, in the sombrero?
He's like, oh man, I can't believe we have to do this again.
I can't move right now because they're watching me. Shit.
I can't believe we have to do this again.
Well, I can't wait to go back out to that side of Mexico. I've been out to Mexico City, did the cumbis, did all the pyramids and whatnot. It's if you've never traveled, man, you need to go do some cultural shit somewhere else and learn something, go experience something, go see some sunrises. I don't know, go pick up a ladyboy, whatever it is that you're into, but go try something new in a different fucking country.
Yeah,
and try some new shit,
fun.
man.
Go to another country is fun.
It was, and it had been a long time because I mean, there's a big difference between TJ, Ensenada, and like deep Mexico.
Sure,
you know what I mean. There's a big difference.
Or even like my where I was like, oh, there's levels of this shit. So you go to the first place out of the country. I mean, I've been to like TJ and all that fucking Ensenada, but go into Peru, and it's like, oh shit, like this is especially places that aren't for tourists. Where it's like, oh, like there's fucking, what the fuck was I just talking about? I started reading what Sean was
I know. I got distracted too. Like, oh shit, like what the fuck?
There's
what's
like
up,
a scientific conversation in the chat right now.
What's up, Sean K? He just said I worked at JPL in Pasadena for a bit. NASA has some crazy stuff going on there.
Hey,
what kind of crazy stuff? They got fucking aliens are doing butt stuff too, or what?
Hey, Sean, don't say too much, bro.
Yeah,
they're gonna pick your ass up right now. And we're gonna get fucked with. It's like they're gonna know because they know exactly where the fucking secret location is.
Yeah, exactly.
Come to California.
They helped us make
Hell
it.
yeah.
I bet I was saying something good. I don't remember what it was, but
I know.
whatever. Whatever.
No, but it is always good to go visit somewhere
Oh, that's right, travel.
and travel.
Oh, so I go to Peru, and the signs are in Spanish, or whatever. But it's cool. And then you go to fucking Thailand, and what does it say? Well, I'm just talking about the street signs and stuff. These are not in any kind of discernible fucking language that you would understand. It's all fucking Thai symbols.
Yeah.
Like then it's like, oh, I'm in a different country.
Yeah.
Like this is serious.
You're not using words, you're using symbols to communicate.
They got fucking,
And then you're pointing at shit and
my
fucking
God. Luckily, a lot of they spoke English mostly, or else you just be fucked. Or else you just be fucked.
Chicken?
Now you can
Chicken?
have
Yeah.
Google Translate where you just do it as you go. You're like, hello, help me out now.
Yeah, and it translates.
That's
it.
pretty cool. We're in the future.
Yeah, but
They got that.
Features
The
now.
other thing, a friend of mine works she's a preschool teacher on the Google campus. Cause
Oh, in Frisco?
yeah, so they
Nice.
have their own, compound, and so she teaches the employees' kids at And she said, just walking around the campus, you see things where it's like, what the fuck is that? Where it's like, where you're seeing like a magic trick where it's like, I don't even understand what's happening here. Like she was like, there's all kinds of people working on all kinds of crazy shit out there, man.
Yeah, and we don't even know.
We're at the precipice.
Hell yeah. We're at the precipice of fucking figuring out earthquakes and fucking natural disasters so they never happen again.
Leo gets here, he could explain to us what just happened with fission or fusion fucking.
Oh yeah, with power.
Dude, this is a big. This is like because they say in 30 years it'll be ready. In 30 years it'll be ready. Now the clock has really started. That in 30 years, like it'll be ready.
Well, if you want to get rid of cars, gas, and you want to get rid of that, you're gonna have to create something that can, take the overload that the grid will eventually be under.
Space travel, like there has to be different ways.
Yeah.
Space Force
to create energy, like the way we're doing combustion, fucking is not. That ain't gonna fucking fly.
Hell no.
We have to find new ways to do all this.
Leo knows.
Anti-gravity is the real fucking. That anti-gravity, using gravity to fucking propel you, like that's how you.
Damn.
Sean says on the chat all the way from YouTube, never saw aliens, but there were places that were definitely restricted.
Fuck yeah, man. They're not fucking. There's shit that man. Yeah, get out of here.
Fuck, bro.
The problem with knowing anything, once you start knowing that stuff, is that's a never-ending hole of things to find out. It's like, you start scratching the surface. It's like, what the fuck? Like,
they probably had a fucking Terminator arm. With the chip in it.
There's a comedian, one of the comedians I know, she was in the whatever branch of the military, relatively high up. Mm-hmm. And she was like, the higher you go, your knowledge gets more and more compartmentalized.
Oh, yeah.
She was like, I probably know crazy shit I know something about but I don't even know what this is. I don't know what this makes. I don't know, you know. She's like, but I have one piece of the puzzle. She was like, but I know that the whole puzzle is fucking wild, you know? And she was like, that's how she was high enough up there in top secret knowledge to know she knew something, but had no idea what she knew.
We're digging ourselves a deeper fucking hole, guys.
They're going to come kick the door in right now. Yeah, you motherfuckers. You don't have to talk about any of this.
Don't break the door.
Mara's like, you come in, man.
Yeah,
you break those doors.
Why is there have to be force? What the fuck? Man, I don't know, man. You started talking about all this crazy shit. I mean, Leo he has to be here already, man. I can't wait till Leo comes in and just schools us on some new shit.
Hell yeah, dude.
And leaves me even more afraid at life than I would ever was before I fucking met him.
Yeah.
He put bird wings on a fucking dog.
Fuck, dude.
I'm telling you, bro.
Bird wings on a dog.
I'd be fine. Like, if the world wants to end, that's fine. But it has to just all end at the same time. You
don't want somebody to kick it after you're gone. Because I'm not worried about dying. As long as everything's over too, like that's fine. As long as I just want it to keep going without me. So because you're like the guy at a party. You're calling the cops when you're walking out.
Yeah,
fuck, there's a party.
Or you just start shooting a gun when you leave. Pop, 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 pop. I'll see you guys later.
Yep. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. I feel you though. You don't want to be the one that fucking left and everything else. All the cool shit starting to happen now.
It's like no. This is
Leo's putting wings on everybody. Yeah. And I had to go.
Yeah, if I believe it, this is all ending. There's no way.
Fuck. Don't be putting wings on everybody, Leo, unless we're there.
That's like, did you guys see what's going on with fucking the FTX company?
Wait, what's that?
The guy in the Bahamas, the crypto exchange.
Nothing, right? He's like fucking.
Wait, what's going on with that? Because other than crypto billionaires have been dying. I have noticed that.
This is a giant Ponzi scheme, and stole billions and billions and billions from people. And now they finally arrested him in the Bahamas, but they're not charging him for ripping off his they're not charging him for ripping off the customers. They're charging him for ripping off the investors. Like the people that invested in this company. Yeah. They're making sure that they get the money back, not all the customers that he fucking stole from. Like they're not even charging him with any of that stuff. They're just like, we're not worried about that at all. But this is.
But they said it could take a year for him to get extradited.
Well, I mean, he's in custody.
But to extradite him, I was just listening to the news on the way in, and they're like, it could take up to a year to extradite him.
And all
from
these
the
fucking
Bahamas.
politicians that he's been giving all this money to are not in any hurry to get him over here.
Yeah.
None of those. They said that they're sad that he was. Maxine Waters said she was sad he was arrested because he's not going to be able to testify. And it's like, no, man, he should have been arrested as soon as all this shit happened, man. This
Bitch,
fool
you're
stole-
happy that he was, because
this
if he
fool stole
testified,
billions of dollars from people, man.
all them fools.
And it's one big
fuck that
domino. All the
guy.
banks are broke. It's all over. It's all done. It's over. It's over. This is the death throes. Like all the banks are broke. It's all a giant Ponzi scheme. It's all coming down. You heard it here first.
That's why I'm glad I got Bitcoin.
That's gonna bottom before that comes back. That is gonna bottom out too. Like the bottom of crypto, we are not there yet.
Yeah.
That's
why I have gold.
That gold.
Barter and trade,
That
baby.
is gold, physical gold, not gold certificates.
Yeah,
not
not-
gold. They say you have somewhere. I'm talking about physical gold.
Yes, gold that you don't have in your hands is like that one gift everyone used to give of the star.
Sure, it's up there,
Oh,
man.
yeah,
There
that's
it
your
is.
star.
It's
I
right
bought it
there.
for you. You didn't buy me shit. There's millions of stars out there. You just having to point your fucking telescope up and, oh, that's you.
Yeah, it's right there, man. Don't
Well,
worry.
bring it
about
home. Let me have it.
No. It's up there. You
Yeah.
can go visit it if you want to. You gotta travel fucking a few 100 million light years. It'll be out
With
there.
the ball of energy that Leo was talking about. A little mini sun.
Hold on. I think
Apparently, he has a crew out there that created the
this is.
they reenacted the power of the sun.
There's some people out there that believe that this is not the first time that humanity has
Existed.
or been at the precipice of this is where it happens, like, because we're at the crossroads of our destruction or a complete turn in our civilization where we go towards clean energy and fucking all these things, and we're at the fucking precipice, man. And there's a lot of people that think that this isn't the first time, and the other times we have failed.
It's like our own multiversal war saga.
It's a cycle of humanity, like that. As we create all these tools and knowledge for our salvation, those same tools and knowledge are being used for our destruction, like all at the fucking same time, man.
How much time you think we got, Johnny? 50 years, 100 years, 200 years?
That would be because there's so many things happening at the same time. The real question is, can we escape into the interweb, into the metaverse? Can humanity escape into AI before we destroy our world?
Johnny don't give a fuck as long as it ends when his shit
Sure.
ends.
Either I want it to go on forever, or let's get this shit over with.
Yeah.
You know
And
what I mean?
all
Like,
together.
Everybody. Yeah. Everybody. You don't get to just hang out without me. Get the fuck out of
Yeah.
here.
Hell no.
Are you gonna be upset if like a meteorite comes out and maybe doesn't take out the whole entire Earth? What if it only takes out half of the Earth and half of the motherfuckers are alive and half are not?
It's just, because half could happen, but half would happen. If that happened, it would affect the entire Earth. Maybe not. It wouldn't kill everybody, but it would affect everybody for sure. If they're half the people,
Leo on here, good point,
See?
Johnny. There's a thought that the UFO sightings right now are here to warn us about us blowing ourselves up.
because they have come and shut down our weapons, missiles that were locked and ready to go. Like there's been alien interference or some UFO interference where all systems were shut down. Like, no, we're not doing this. And it's like they don't know who that was or how they did that, but it's documented that it fucking happened.
That was you from the future.
Which would be, that's so fucking cool.
Fuck.
You know, or from
Interstellar?
like
What was
another
that,
dimension.
Interstellar?
Yeah, or from like another fucking dimension, or cross it. Because there's people that believe like the multiverse exists like bubbles.
Yeah.
That like each universe is just another bubble, like right. And who knows? Like we think you can't go bubble to bubble, but no, we can't go bubble to bubble. Maybe somebody else can.
Yeah.
Who fucking knows?
So Johnny from fucking bubble A is gonna come to bubble B.
Sure. Look, there's just what I would be willing to bet my existence on.
All right, here we go.
Or anything. I would be willing to bet anything on is that existence, whatever, is so much bigger and more complicated
Oh yeah.
than we could ever possibly understand.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's like an ant was like, you know, I think like an ant thinking he had everything figured out. Like, you know what I think? Like, our hill's the biggest one. There's not, you know, like, man, you don't know shit. You know, and I think that's us, like screaming and yelling that we know stuff. It's like, man.
Next time you see her, ask her.
When I asked Babe, this is the feeling that the time that I was like, was when I asked Babe if she was God, and just like, but she was like God's just a word. But the way she said it was like, if you only if you only understood, you would know how dumb of a question this was.
Yeah.
Like, but there's so much shit that you don't know, so I understand why you think this is a good question. You're asking the complete wrong question.
Yeah.
Is definitely how I felt. You know,
You're asking the question that the answer already exists.
Yeah, like what are you doing?
You already
man?
know.
Like, what are you doing, dude?
You already know that I am.
It's you know, I always ask the comparison that I give to is Lost, the show Lost.
Mm-hmm.
So when you watch, like in the first season, there's a polar bear on this island, and you think this polar bear, like this has to be a huge part of the story. Why the fuck is there a polar bear? But like by season 4 or whatever, it's like we're not talking about the polar bear anymore. Like, and like if somebody asked you if you had already watched the whole series and someone just started it, they were like, yo, man, I really want to talk about this polar bear. You'd be like, you dumb fuck. Like, you like, there's so much other bullshit. You want to talk about the fucking polar bear?
Yeah.
Like, and that's how it's like, man, that's how it feels. It's like, if we understood, like us asking the questions we're asking is asking about the polar bear, where it's like, man, there's so much other shit that you don't even know about yet. You're asking me about this dumbass polar bear. That's us right now.
Ask what the actual big picture is, Johnny. See if you get your mind
She
blown.
just asked me she would answer me in some kind of cryptic riddle that I'm supposed to fucking figure out. Like, that's one of the big problems I have with her on a daily basis. This is not like just in ceremony. Daily when I talk to her is that she can't give me no answers. She gives me riddles and fucking, you know.
Because you already know the answer, though.
Sure. Cool, man. I don't want the answer to come from inside of me and from like
That's where it's at, though.
Well,
I don't want the answer to come inside.
you know what I mean? I don't want
coming from him.
I don't want to be like, oh, there's the answer. Like, no, just tell me what the goddamn answer is.
No, bro. Not that easy, dude. It is that easy.
Yeah, you're telling me. I know.
It is that easy, though. You know the answer.
Yeah, I know. That's the one, right?
That's what you think.
They're all inside you already. I can't tell you the answer to anything because you already know all the ansers. Cool. Sure doesn't feel like I know the answers.
Cool story, bro.
Hey, typical woman, dog.
No, she's like, she is so much a woman. Where it's like, you're like a woman, man. In like the best and worst ways.
Yeah.
It's like, get out of here. I'm not talking about Babe anymore.
No?
No, I don't want to know. No. What'd you do this weekend, Mario?
I don't even remember what I did this fucking weekend. Oh, that's right. Thanks to everyone who came out to the Moz Disco, our Smith's holiday dance party night.
Shit.
And right, they're at our good old place of Mal's in downtown LA.
How does the Mexican goth community feel about that show Wednesday? What's going on out there?
People are fucking loving it.
Oh, they love it? I haven't
Oh,
watched
yeah.
any of it.
Yeah, no, I seen nothing but, I mean, obviously the goths all already in that same fashion. I
Yeah,
mean,
of course.
I haven't heard anyone complain about it. I did read some kind of interviews about like I haven't watched the show yet, but I know that everyone's going crazy over like that dance scene. And
I watched that. Yeah.
and she talked about how she watched a bunch of fucking like
Susie and the Banshees.
Yeah, and some all kinds of cool stuff. So some cramps and got some dance moves from that. So I don't know. It's cool.
Done good.
I'm surprised that there wasn't like more backlash of people talking shit. You know, just everyone talk shit. But no, it's been actually pretty.
Well, I'm not really concerned with the community at large, like what the public thinks. I want to know what the scene
No,
thinks,
right, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I haven't nothing bad.
Well,
nothing
good.
bad.
Good.
Nothing bad. But
The scene's getting dark. That's what's happening.
it is, man. I mean, it's It's a whole new era of fucking of los darks.
Yeah.
They got the kids now that are like all the fucking squinkles that are
What the fuck's a squinkle?
kid.
Kid, yeah.
You got all the fucking kids out there now that their older brothers and sisters or parents that used to be into the shit. Now they're taking over and they're making it their own. So
Everything comes like in like what is 20s or something. Like,
Well, yeah, a girl that I used to work with at the dispensary from fashion school,
yeah.
she told me that the cycle is 21 years. That's the official recognized cycle of fashion. And then she told me that, and I was like, holy shit, that's exactly right. You started looking out in the world, you're like, that's exactly what they look like.
So
They
now
look
everyone's getting goth 21 years ago.
I mean, you know.
That's the next one because you've already right now it's like the grunge, right? They have like the baggy.
What happened? How come the Stray Cats haven't come in? Where's the fucking
It'll happen.
where's the rockabilly revival, man? Like a real one, like mainstream. You know?
I don't know, man. That scene
The
is
Elvis
so.
and the Elvis movie didn't help it at all. Like there's no fucking
I didn't like the movie.
That's because you're dumb.
I didn't like the acting. I thought the visuals were great. Sony does an amazing fucking.
Old Baz Luhrmann.
They do great work as far as their cinematic portrayals. The production they put out, it looked fucking beautiful. I just couldn't buy into that dude fucking acting at all.
Yeah.
Sorry. He took me out of the whole fucking thing. I'm like, eh.
Well, when that greaser scene comes on, you'll be waiting.
Yeah.
When the greaser scene comes back, you'll be right
I'll be like, fucking.
back.
Don't you worry. Let me tell you a thing or two about a thing or two.
Yeah, let me give you some real grease for that hair.
We have Oscar all the way from My Grito Industry. Shout out to Oscar. He's up out here on the YouTube. He says that Wednesday was a cool show. Ending was not strong, but looking forward to season 2.
Yeah, man.
What's wrong with the ending? I gotta see it now.
Yeah,
What's
no, I have to
weak
watch it.
sauce? Weak sauce.
I'm not too energetic today, bro.
What's your problem?
Man, my cousins came over today to watch the not Mexico, but the World Cup game this morning.
Yeah.
Let's go to breakfast. Cool. Went to breakfast, came back, started watching the game, chilling. Then my cousin's like, hey, one of my friends is going to come over to, drop something off. Whatever. That's cool. Guy comes in with a 24-pack of fucking Modelos.
Ooh, Modelo time.
And then I just thought to myself, I'm going like, God damn, this is not going to end well
Like, this is
today.
not what he's coming. Like, what do you mean he's coming to drop something off? You mean he's coming to go over to get drunk, too?
Damn, bro. I thought I was not going to come in today. He got the Norteño was in my fucking garage. We had like fucking 7 24-packs of fucking Modelo, a bottle of tequila.
It's Tuesday.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, yo, dogs, I got to be on my fucking podcast and like I got to jam at a certain time, bro. But they just, man. The one thing about these guys, I love my cousin, JR and Richard. And those are the only guys that I really pound with, drink fucking brews. But God damn, those guys can fucking drink.
That's funny.
Yeah, dude. And I was just like, man. And like I always tell everybody, with those guys, when you start drinking, it's like a highway, bro. There's exits. You just got to make your way to it, dude, and you can get. But once it goes on that fucking highway, no more exits are on there. You're in for the long haul.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
As soon as dude, this guy's crazy, man. My cousin JR, he has his own Norteño band. He doesn't sing for him.
Yeah,
he's
the one
not
he
a part of
calls,
it.
man. He calls
He'll
them.
call them and they show up and that's it. Once he makes that call, you're done.
Like,
Dude. That's it.
They're coming over. The band's coming over. Like,
Minimum 2 hours.
We're not
Minimum.
going home.
No, you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, the band's coming.
Minimum 2 hours. And then when he gets fucked up, it's like 3 hours, 4 hours, bro. You're fucking, it's crazy, man. I'm going to have him bring them in here. Fuck it. One day.
I won't mic him up,
Yeah,
man.
I would fucking love for that to happen.
Get all drunk. But yeah, dude, he got me all faded.
I have to go do comedy. Go if you're listening to this, you can't come.
Why not?
Because it's in Hawthorne in 10 minutes.
Yeah, but you're not going on right in 10 minutes.
I mean, no, but I'll probably go out pretty quick after we get there.
Yeah, but Johnny would be doing it, and keep going to his page.
Oh yeah. It's for more stuff. Yeah.
Hit him up.
Well,
What's your page?
Just in case
That dude Johnny C on all the stuff.
Just in case the people can make it tonight, though, that's flights.
on El Segundo Boulevard in Hawthorne.
Make sure to give him a follow. That dude Johnny C.
Yeah.
He's always posting where he's gonna be. Fucking
true.
make you laugh, hang out, fucking buy him a drink. Shit, man.
Oh
You know what I'm saying?
I'll take a little of that.
And then you got Mario81. What's your handle, bro?
Follow me at Mario_81_. Too many underscores or just Pigs Radio with a Z. Hard Z.
And I'm Super Steve Flores. That's it on Instagram. That's really all I do. I don't do TikTok or any of that other shit. You know, the Chinese are trying to spy on me already.
I'm too old. Plus, I'm too old to migrate. Yeah.
Yeah, like doing dances and shit. That's not me. I barely dance at my family parties, bro.
Plus, apparently, like, because a couple of my friends like, dude, I got videos that have 1 million views on TikTok, and I'm like, yo, that has to be. You get money from it, and it's like, oh, that's not that many on TikTok. Like, that's not that big of a deal. It's like, well, how is it? It's like, how is 1 million? And it's like, fucking, that's nothing. You know, like if you had 1 million on YouTube, you're fucking a star. You're a star.
You gotta have 1 trillion now.
Yeah, fucking apparently, man.
See, that's what sucks, bro. Because you know what? Like a guy like myself, I get on TikTok and like, oh, fuck, 2 million? Hell yeah. People are clowning you. Like, nah, dog.
Sure, there is that. I mean, you're opening, it's the internet. You know
yeah.
I mean? You're opening it up.
They're like, yeah, 2 million, that's nothing, dude. Fuck. Yeah, but you're right, dude. I'm not. I'm where I'm at right now, Instagram, and that's cool. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
That's enough.
Yeah.
You know? I don't need other shit to be looking at and fucking liking people's shit and fucking, you know? I got Instagram and the podcast with you guys right here.
Someone told me about this game. Oh, it was a podcast, Brian Simpson's podcast. A game called Marvel Snap. And it's a card game that you play, and it is the funnest, most addicting, time-sucking. And because they figured out, because like a match only takes 2-3 minutes. Like that's like, it's quick. So I mean that you got a couple minutes. Like, oh, I gotta play one more. I'll play one more.
Yeah.
And the way. And money, really, I mean, you can spend money, and you can play as many times as you want. You don't have lives. You keep playing all fucking day long if you want to.
You don't collect coins or nothing?
No, I mean, you can collect stuff, but there's nothing to keep you from playing. You know how most games, it's like eventually, oh, you gotta wait an hour. Nah, you just keep playing as many times as you want. And money, I mean, I guess you could spend money, but it's more, you're spending money on the way the cards look, not even on better cards, you know. I mean, it can something, but it's addicting, and I'm fucking so upset that I.
But you're a card guy, though.
Well, I mean, it's fine, but it's not a card game like that. It's like a fucking Magic the Gathering card game, like you're like a role playing card, which I've never played before, so it's completely fucking different. But it is.
We gotta have Carl on for that kind of shit.
Dude, it is pretty fucking fun.
Fuck. Yeah, those guys that play for hours on those fucking card games and all that shit are fucking. World of War.
Shit's wild.
Whatever.
Yeah, when I used to do any of that at the tattoo shop, I played World of Warcraft on my laptop.
Yeah.
But when it got to the point where you needed to be able to sit down and concentrate for 3 or 4 hours at a time, like it's like no, I'm just bullshitting. Like while I'm at work, I need to be able to like no. I'm doing other stuff. Like this is not supposed to be. So then I had to stop. I was like,
turns into a part-time job.
Yeah. It's like I'm done with this. Like that's fucking. We're good, man. Have a good time.
Shit, bro. You know what's not a job? This show every Tuesday night. It's the West Coast Pop Block Podcast. Live on YouTube, live on Facebook, live on Twitch. Also on Spotify, iTunes, and WestCoastPoplockPodcast.com. You can check me out at Super Steve Flores on Instagram. That dude, Johnny C, and Mario _81.
81 Mario.
Underscores.
Johnny,
Mario.
we'll be doing some stand-up today. If you can go check him out tonight as soon as we get out of here. And then also next week, we will have the famous Tamale Challenge with our boy coming in.
Jimmy Sauce.
Jimmy Sauce will be in. And yeah, man. We will see you next week.
Goodbye.
The West Coast.
And now, ladies and gentlemen.
The #1 live show in the world, West Coast Poplock Podcast. Coming to you from Pig Studios in Compton, California. Featuring radio personality Super Steve Flores. Comedian extraordinaire, that dude Johnny C. And Mr. I'll Do Anything for a Buck, Mario 81. So throw your dubs in the air and let's get ready to pop up.